it's impossible for her to be having defect. That's mean the first one too should be impossible for her to have defect. Why one man do not need another man to remind him? Because he don't have a defect. One man is enough. So the stupid Muhammad and the stupid Allah, he come with the conclusion and solution that if one of them she is deficient, the second one will not. Well, why the first one have deficiency in her brain? Because she's a woman. Okay, but isn't the second one is a woman too? Okay, what if the second woman she gave an error too? She is a woman, remember? You know what? I'm going to borrow money from you guys, and I will ask women to be witnesses, and they will forget a couple of zeros. I love it, you know, like, hey, ladies, do you remember how much I borrow from this guy? We remember like it was 10. Okay, thank you. Yeah, see, $10, not 10 millions. You know, thank you, women. I appreciate that. So the stupid author of the Quran supposedly is finding a solution, claiming that women, they have brain issue, and now he want to fix it. How he fix it? Two women, but they are women anyway. And as long it's possible for the first one to err because she is a woman, well, the second woman, highly possible she will be. And why she will not actually? Isn't she a woman too? Isn't it Allah, he made all people equal? That will make them two errors. Two errors. Here you notice that the author of the Quran is not only mentally ill, is silly and stupid. Now, for those who like science, which I don't really, you see, I don't call it really science. I mean, science today have many branches, but many of those branches called science anyway. I mean, like, you study law, this is a science of law. You study human behavior, which is a law, you study it too. Science of human behavior. But if you go and see those shrink, who they are called shrink doctors, who who deal with people who have a let us say depression or any kind of distress or something, you will see that the doctor himself, he need a mentor and he need a doctor. Most of them, they are mentally ill, and how they can deal with people who they have some problems. So, but anyway, according to science, for those who like science, don't the Muslims like science? Big Bang, Dr. Dakanai, brother and sister, there is scientist, his name is Dr. John Tigavrini. John what? John Tigavrini. The last name, his name is Italian, and I can say it. He's Italian. He's Vazantini. Okay, exactly. Okay. So what this guy he said, Zakir, that according to him, women are stupid, and we can prove it. Okay, how you can prove it? First of all, if I ask you, who is the first one who taught you? In my case, my mother. In your case, who? Exactly, my mother. That explains why you are so stupid. So your mother is a stupid, and now you became a stupid. I got it. Exactly. Sorry, not exactly. Okay. So according to scientific study, women do have better memory than men, says the study. It's official. It is official. Women have better memory than men. In a study published in the Journal of Monobola, women aged 45-55 years perform better in all memory measures. All memory measures. Come on, leave something for the men for the sake of the shin of Allah. I mean, all? Like, what the heck? I'm upset right now. Like, all. I mean, then shouldn't you leave something for men? Okay. Anyway, there's tons of articles on the all are scientists, scientific. This is not the Christian website. This is not Muslim site. This is not atheist site. This is just a medical journal. But forget about scientific study, who they are proving Islam to be stupid. But isn't it true that your mother, she remember things your father never remember about you? Isn't it true if you take your wife with you to an occasion, let us say you go to a wedding party, you come back home, you ask the man what happened there, he don't remember anything. He don't remember what his friend were wearing, what the bride was wearing, what the food he ate. He remember nothing. You ask the woman the same question, she will give you details, what the woman she was wearing, what her ears are, the ring in her hand, and the shoes in her feet, and the color of them, and the design, and this is a fact. They give you details there's no man in earth can remember. So how the Quran saying such a stupid thing? And here, by the way, this verse in the Quran bring destruction to Islam. Anyone knows why? How this verse destroy Islam? Think with me. How this verse destroy Islam? I don't know what's wrong today. I mean, usually we have a lot of people here. Is YouTube hiding our channel or what? They can do it. Atheist. If you go and check whatever Muhammad he said, who is number one resource for what Muhammad said? Aisha. If I type the word Aisha, I will find thousands and thousands of hadith reported by Aisha. Let us see, hold on. Based on the Quran, whatever Aisha she said is invalid. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you see what the Quran did now? Anything Aisha she said is a poo-poo based on the Quran. Because Aisha is invalid witness for whatever happened to Muhammad and she witnessed. But all of Islam is based on what Aisha she said. Look at this. I can flip pages for years to come. All is Aisha said, the Prophet said, and because of Aisha said, the Muslim did do. Even about how to pray. Aisha she said, this is how the Prophet prays, so we pray like Aisha she said. The Prophet, he said the following sentence before, he do this. Okay, we do the same as she said. When the Prophet, he see the eclipse, he go crazy and he do such certain prayer. We do the same. Mizan saying, Aisha is not number one in the hadith. Abu Huraira. Okay, hold on. A Muslim, he got so upset and he gave us a very, very important question. Let us put him in the screen. Make him happy and famous. Aisha is not number one in the hadith narrative. Abu Huraira, I mean, look how stupid this guy is. So she is number two? Are you saying she is number two? Are you saying to me like Aisha, the thousands and thousands of hadith she said, and you Muslim, you follow them because you are stupid? You should follow only Abu Hurairah hadith? Are you saying that or what? And you idiot, you stupid. Abu Hurairah report what Aisha she said. Mostly. But he was not even there. Like the Prophet, he used to suck my tongue when he was fasting. Abu Hurairah was there. Are you saying that Abu Hurairah, he was in the bedroom of Muhammad when Muhammad was sucking the tongue of Aisha, and he saw it and he witnessed it and he said it? Or he took that from Aisha? Idiot. By the way, I'm thinking to make you an admin in my page to attract more idiots. And the funny, he says to me, liar. Let us say something kind of funny. This is your Islamic website, and it says there that Aisha is reported to be the most known of hadith narration of the Prophet. And for sure, they give you numbers of every book, how many hadith is coming from her, in every book. Abu Hurairah, you idiot, he reported 1,500 hadith. Here they are saying that, not me. But all of those, most of them, they are coming from Aisha anyway. Which means Aisha, she reported way more than him. However, who care? Who said more? As long as Aisha, she is invalid witness, then Islam became invalid because you Muslims, you worship Aisha. This is why you kill the Shia, because they insult Aisha. As simple as that. All this teaching is coming from Aisha. Who was there? Nobody. Who can confirm it? Nobody. I was sleeping in the front of the Prophet SAWS with my legs between him and the Qibla. Can you show me Abu Huraira reporting that? Because that would be fun. Aisha, she go and sit between men, and she speak about her vagina, about her menstruation. She speak about how they drop blood from their vagina. Obviously, this woman, she have no shame. All right. Let us see. I'll give you an example. This is a hadith from Aisha. Fantastical. Once one of the wives of the Prophet of Allah Messenger joined him in itikaf. The Prophet doing masturbation, or they supposed he's praying to Allah. She noticed a blood in yellowish discharge from her. You see, they put between two brackets between her from her private part. Aisha, she was sitting in front of men, telling them that there is something was coming from the of his wife while she was sitting with so there was a drop. Obviously she have an infection, sexual infection, because why she have yellowish discharge. All those things I learned, like I used to mention them, but those who study medicine, they told me this is infection, this is not right. Why women she have a yellowish discharge? She have a sexual infection. So a sexual infection, yellowish discharge coming from her vagina, and she put a dish under her when she prayed. What is the proof of this? As long as Aisha, she is a woman and she is an unvalid brain to witness anything. And why Aisha is the one who volunteered for those stories always? Where is the rest? Aisha, she became the speaker of the White House of Muhammad, the devil house. All the scandal of Muhammad is coming from Aisha. Once the Prophet was bewitched, so that he began to imagine that he had done a thing which in fact he had not done. Disaster. Who of you Muslim dare to say Aisha is lying? Aisha is invalid. Here you see the hypocrisy of this religion. When they speak about women, they insult women, they say women are stupid, but when they speak about Aisha, they bow down. Al-Mizan, his name is Al-Mizan, the scale. The Quran too, it does not say women forget, if a woman forget. It says if a woman errs. That's so good. You're a genius again. By the way, this is the same guy, you know, you block him, you come back. You don't dare to call me, but he is like what his name last time? I forgot his name. Here we go. I need the women to remind me. Look what he said. The Quran does not, Quran 2:82 does not say if a woman forgot it. It says if she erred. Just to show you how stupid you are. I agree with you. The Quran does not say if a woman forget. The Quran does not even say if the woman err. The Quran says tadul, which means she's lost. She lost her mind. But look how stupid what you are saying. You're saying it doesn't say if she forgot, it says if she erred. So why the stupid Quran says so the other one will remind her, you idiot, if she did not forget? Right now you agree that the Quran is written by a stupid fool, because if she did not forget, then you don't say so the other one she can remind her. Potato. So now me and Mr. Al-Mizan, we agree the Quran is written by a stupid mental idiot. He agreed himself, and we saw his text. The Quran never said if she forgot. But the Quran says the other one will remind her. Remind her? But she did not forget. And this is what you said, not me. Are you there, Abdul? This is what you said, not me. You said the Quran did not say if she forget. So why the other one she will remind her if she did not forget? Are you saying that the one who wrote the Quran is using the wrong word? Shame on you. There's a verse in the Quran about people like you. Allah will insert a chain in your anus. You remember the verse in the Quran? And every ring of that chain have equal iron to all the iron in the earth. I don't know how big is your anus, but you better take it. Have fun. Even your God torture, by the way, is a sexual torture. I mean, he could not find a place to torture a man except his anus. And like what? Do Allah, he enjoy it really? Like when he sees something going in the anus of a man? So when a Muslim, he tried to fix it, he make it blind. I am assuming that Al-Mizan is Dr. Zakir Naik. Christian Prince, I got you busted. It didn't say if they forgot. It said if they err. Zakir Naik, are you sure? Exactly, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to ask you for the second time. Are you sure? Christian Prince, I'm 100% sure. Okay, I will ask you for the third time. Christian Prince, you asked me for 1,000,000 times, I will say sure. Okay, so if she is not going to, if she is not forgetting, so what the Quran says to the other women if she remind her? Zakir? Zakir? Christian Prince, I have to go because my mother-in-law is coming and I have to wash the dishes. What you did? What dishes? Just answer me before you go. Your mother-in-law, which one of them? You have 4. Don't go now. I mean, come on. Christian Prince, my mother-in-law, the third one, he come and do inspection. And if the house is not clean, I'm going to do the like what? Allah knows best what he is saying. Zakir Naik, just answer the question. Why it says she remind her if this first part of the chapter says, or the verse, if she err, is forgetting is an error? Stupidity is amazing. You know, even an atheist can do better than you. An atheist who he think he used to be a monkey, he became a human, he can do better than this. If we give this verse for an atheist, he will say, let us fix this. Okay? So he will change the verse a little bit. You know, he will do some touch up, right? So he will say, okay, hold on. We can fix it, no problem, because we are atheists. Okay? So the verse here says, and such you agree for witnesses, so that one of them, except if he is Joe Biden, the sleepy Joe, then you have to have 3 witnesses because Joe, he will be sleeping. And now it's fixed. Like, what about the women? Okay. And if you have witnesses, get 2 women and 1 man, except Camilla Harris, because she is always laughing and she is not focusing and she taking drugs. Ah, okay, now it's better. We have to agree. So she have to remind her. But how a creature who you just said she have a defect, she will remind other creature who have a defect? Aren't they the same maker? Aren't they the same producer? Isn't it this? They have the same equipment, both of them. It's like saying to me, we have Windows 98, and if Windows 98 did not function, use Windows 98. You see the stupidity, you know? If Windows 98 is outdated, is not running, use Windows 98. What is that? How in the world this intelligence work? And then Muhammad, he jumped like a monkey from a place to place, saying things nobody can reject. Look, women, they are stupid, according to Muhammad. And then suddenly, women are so evil. They are the shaitan. No, I cannot find this hadith here. Where is the hadith? Let us see. Try a different hadith. No, you cannot find it too. So we have to find it in different. Let us see. Muhammad, he said that most of women, they are going to be the fuel and the wood of the hellfire. But why? The most of the women, and he's talking about Muslim women, remember, he's talking about women who they are Muslims. But for sure, he's talking about women in general, right? But anyway, like who they are not Muslim, anyway, they will be the fuel of heaven, of hell, for sure, right? According to Islam. But here he's saying, this is a message for Muslim women. Most of you are the fuel of hellfire. But Muhammad, he have a solution for the women who they are, most of them, the fuel of the hellfire. What is the solution? Give me your bracelet and give me your earring. Unbelievable. So women, they are, most of them, they will go to hell. They are the fuel of the hellfire. But not if you give me your bracelet and your rings and your earrings, the golden one, you will not go there. Any Muslim can explain to us how those bad women, who Muhammad calling them the fuel of hellfire, suddenly they will go to heaven if they give Muhammad their earring and their bracelet. Hey women, do you like to go to heaven? Okay, do you like to go to heaven? Very easy. You have to give all your earring, all your gold, your bracelet, your jewelries to Muhammad. And then Muhammad, he prayed to Allah to take you to heaven, even you are the most like disgusting person, you know, according to Muhammad. No problem. That's it, and you paid for it. I mean, you get what you pay for. Isn't it obvious that this man is a fraud? How he started saying that he saw that women, most of them, they are going to go to hellfire. I observe a prayer with the Messenger of Allah on the day of Eid, yeah, the day of the Eid, the holiday. He commanded, he commanded with the prayer before the sermon, without adhan and iqama. He did not even make iqama. He did not make adhan. He started the prayer. Okay, Muhammad, you do as you wish. Then he stood up, leaning on Bilal. Bilal, the poor slave.